Hello, good evening. Welcome to our channel Yushi Talks. And today we'll be talking about the real reason of the spat between US President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. We have a lot of understanding about why the deal blew up in Oval Office. So let's just get started. President Donald Trump's refusal to grant a key demand made by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky precipitated their explosive confrontation during a live press event at the White House. A stunned world watched Friday as Vice President J.D. Vance and Trump reprimanded Zelensky in full view of reporters with cameras rolling. From the moment the Oval Office even started, the dynamic between Trump and his Ukrainian counterpart was noticeably different from the two other press events Trump held with world leaders this week. According to sources close to Zelensky, tempers had flared even before the event began. The Ukrainian president was apparently presented with a minerals for security agreement by Trump administration prior to the press event, but the deal included no security guarantees to protect Ukraine from yet another Russian invasion. Zelensky had warned repeatedly ahead of his trip to Washington D.C. that in order to reach a mineral agreement, Kyiv needed these security assurances. Even so, he angered Trump and Vance by rejecting the deal, the source said. Subsequently, just minutes after reporters asked their first questions, an aggressive spat unfolded between the heads of the state that left officials behind the scenes scrambling to understand how the situation fell apart so quickly. We cannot just sign an agreement without any substantial guarantees, one Ukrainian defense advisor told Fox News Digital. It's not going to work, it's just going to reward the aggressor. Zelensky's refusal to sign a deal apparently contributed to the ire of Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. The White House has not confirmed the discussions that occurred ahead of the press event. The heated spat that unfolded after Trump suggested Russian President Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine in 2014 and again in 2022 because Trump wasn't in office, blaming Democratic Presidents Barack Obama and Joe Biden, who sat in the Oval Office at the corresponding times. Zelensky pointed out that Russia never stopped attacking Ukraine between 2014 and 22, 4 years of which included Trump's first term. Nobody stopped him, Zelensky said, adding that Putin repeatedly violated bilateral agreements. What kind of diplomacy are you speaking about? What do you mean? Zelensky asked at the White House after Trump said he was aligned with both Russia and Ukraine. Vance interjected, saying, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office to try to litigate this in front of American media. Zelensky has repeatedly pointed out that while the U.S. under the Biden administration approved substantial aid to Kyiv, it is Ukrainian soldiers fighting on the front lines to stop Russian aggression that poses a threat to all of Europe and could embolden adversaries like China, North Korea, and Iran, which run counter to U.S. interest. You have nice ocean and you don't feel it now, but you will feel it in future, he argued. And angered, Trump said, don't tell us what are we going to feel. We are trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what are we going to feel. So that's all we have in today's video. Do let me know in comment section your opinions or thoughts on this. Thanks for watching us. You have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.